Have you ever noticed how everyone seems to have an answer, but nobody's asking the right question? It's like we're all in a giant exam room, frantically scribbling down solutions, but we never stopped to read the question on the board. We get caught up arguing about identities, about labels, about different interpretations of the results. We debate endlessly about what this or that means, but we skip the most crucial first step, asking what is actually being tested here. This isn't a new problem. In fact, it's the oldest story. Right from the very beginning, a fundamental question was put on the table. Is God telling the truth about the nature of reality? That's it. Everything that has happened since, all of history, all of our debates and philosophies, it's all just commentary on that single, original question. The world stays blind, trapped in a cycle of confusion, because we're obsessed with debating the outcomes, the consequences, instead of examining the initial conditions that made it all possible. Think about it this way. If you spend all your time arguing about what happens after you fall, you'll never stop to ask why falling was even an option in the first place. You're so focused on the landing that you completely miss the ledge you stepped off. This is the great mistake. We're trying to solve for x in 1,000 different equations, when the real test was to understand the single variable that set them all in motion. This brings us to a powerful and often misunderstood idea. There's a concept of a rider, a figure who doesn't come to offer you more answers to debate. He isn't interested in your interpretations or your carefully constructed arguments. He does something far more profound. He asks the one question that makes all other questions irrelevant. He presents the original test again, in its purest form. And that's why it is said of him, he shuts, and no one opens. The door he closes isn't a physical one. It's the door to endless, fruitless debate. When the ultimate question is asked, all the smaller questions we distract ourselves with simply collapse. The exchange itself, the moment you are confronted with that foundational question, becomes the judgment. It's not about finding a new answer. It's about finally understanding the question that has been there all along. Thanks for watching. If this resonated with you, consider subscribing for more.